Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge. This is going to be our review of the multi-armed green undead looking super lots of swords horse centaur looking kind of World of Warcraft Illidain type look. Xiang Yu, Berserker, Fake Grand Order, and ew. Okay, this character for some reason just seems really misplaced. Xiang Yu, I think I'm pronouncing that right because I'm bad. I'm bad like that. But this character just seems way so out of place. The design, everything about this character, when he first got released, I remember looking at this character and I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's an undead centaur with blades of doom and a little bit of Illidan mixed in there with the claw things, and I never got those. That would have been nice. Let's just get to the skills. The first skill is basically a evasion for one turn and increase own critical damage for a turn. Okay, the critical damage up to 50%. Sounds like a pretty decent skill overall, but it can be upgraded. Upgraded, it's basically you got that own critical damage is up a little bit and critical star absorption up a little bit. So the critical damage goes to 100%. Star absorption goes to like 5,000%. So that's a lot. Basically, this guy's going to hog all your stars if you got him. Yeah. As big as this guy is, it probably hogs just about anything. I don't know. Second skill. Second skill, really simple. Quick and Buster up for about 30% and crit damage up 50%. So you combine that with the other skill, hog all the stars, get a whole bunch of crits, buff Quicker and Buster up for up to 30% for 10 turns, critical damage at 50% on top of the other stuff. I can definitely see him getting hurty. He can do a little bit of a Buster chain there, I think. So, yeah, it's not a bad skill. Third skill, thankfully we can't upgrade it. Gain critical stars every turn for 3 turns. If you got the skill max, it's 10 a turn. And also ignore invincibility for those 3 turns. So if you need someone to, bust through a shield and start getting whoop acid-ish, I made a new word. Wow. This guy could probably do it for you, maybe. I'm still not sure about this guy. He's weird. It's undead. Let's check out the footage.
Okay, so right off the bat, we got a whole bunch of cars for Xiang Yu. And we're going to go ahead and do an ABQ. Unfortunately, with this guy, even though he feels like he's supposed to be a quick-oriented character, because his Noble Phantasm is a quick, he still has 3 busters, an arts, and only 1 regular quick card. It's kind of odd to have it built that way, but anyways, let's see what kind of arts generation he can do. And plus, I want to get some crit going, so I'm going to go ahead and tap this, get a little bit of crit stars every once in a while. A little bit every turn. And who's the big baddie? You're the big... Not really. There's no big baddie. Let's see what nothing's going to crit. It's just base. See what he can get. 31% on a full brave chain. But that's pretty bad actually. That's a little disgusting actually. Really mediocre. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have any way to get his own NP gauge up. So this guy's kind of going to be a pain to get his Noble Phantasm generated. Hopefully we can get it going before this last turn. Let's see if we can. Any opportunity that we have, well, that's not really going to do anything now, is it? Oh, I know we can get 50 out of Waver from all his skills. Let's see. We should be able to get something out of this, shouldn't we? Get that, a little bit of crit going here. Well, we really gotta hope that he don't die. Do a little heal here. Let's go ahead and do this. That way we're guaranteed to get him taken care of. Now, do I want to do his skill first? Yeah, we can do that. Make sure that he doesn't get give. Alright, so let's see. Start off with a Buster there. That'll take care of that. Followed by a little Artoria action and a guaranteed crit on that. Should take care of everything, right? Thinking for a second there, it might not. Now, his Noble Phantasm is basically an AoE, with the overcharge gauge being just more Noble Phantasm damage. So it's not something that I'm going to be all crazy about. So, got 2 Buster cards there. I'm going to buff him as best as I can. Focus on Gilgamesh there because he's hurty. So, we're just buffing up all the good stuff. Fortunately, Artoria can't really lend us a hand, but next turn she sure can. Alright, now let's see. Now, unfortunately, it's a quick card, so what kind would be the best setup for this? Well, I want that last Buster 70% to hit really hard, because the AoE is not going to kill him, right? I don't think. Find out. So I'm going to do Buster, Quick Buster. I'm going to put that towards the end over there. Make sure that last Buster card has the most potential possible. Well, let's see what this does. About 60,000 per. If there were 3 people on the screen, 6 times 3, 180,000. Could finish him off. I'm going to have to say that's a little low for any kind of AoE damage there. It's not something that I'm... Yeah, it's not something that I'm terribly impressed on. Granted, quick card, it doesn't really work. His own Noble Phantasm card doesn't really work with him. I don't know. Where do I put this guy?
Alright, now, after you see his Arch Generation is meh at best. He needs help. He needs a new artist is what he... My God. Yeah. And his Noble Phantasm damage. Now, I didn't go over the Noble Phantasm. It's basically AoE, quick card, increases own NP damage a little bit, 20% with the overcharge, up to 60% if you try to get a max, which ain't going to happen. It never frickin' happens, like ever. So, you saw how much damage he did. That was horrible crap, stupid damage. I mean, he damages our eyes about as much as he damages... No, our eyes take more damage. Never mind. This character's awful. Like, who designed this thing? They were tripping on acid, heroin, and probably had coronavirus. My God, this guy's horrible. Yeah, I think you guys know what my conclusion of this character is. You don't want him. He is... There are so many characters better than this and better animated and better, cooler looking, cooler looking. Some with boobs and others with things that you don't want to turn your head away from. Oh, the eyes bleeding looking stupid. Yeah. Undead Horse. You do not want Undead Horsey. Undead Horsey is a no. Pass. Don't spend your quartz. Get something else. And the only thing you should do is like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Streaming right here on YouTube. It's probably going to be our exclusive home. And we'll see you in the next video.